On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kramer in at the 2. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Detroit.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks really contributed. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And Detroit making a change here. Hollins checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. And Anunoby's checked in. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Nembhard, good.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Jordan with it. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Pass to Kane. Here's Anunoby. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Now just a 1-point Pistons lead.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Wagner, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Kramer. There's a screen. Pass to Nembhard. Takes a 3. Holland with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Jordan against Nembhard. Jordan with the bucket. And now it's a 5-point Pistons lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Ayton. He trains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Kramer. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Outside Anunoby. Here's Kramer. Ivy defends. Nembhard for 3. Some solid defense from Jordan. Detroit has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Knocks down the long J. Jordan's got 29 points.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for the Pistons. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Dallas with it. 8-point game. Outside Anunoby. Back to Nembhard. Goes back up. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Anunoby. 17 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And Ayton gets it to go.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Here's Holland. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Nembhard against Jordan. Nembhard, the pass to Davis. Back to Nembhard. The 3. The rebound by Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And so it's Dallas with it, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Anunoby for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Kramer. There's Davis with the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he drives in. Count the basket. Jordan's got 33 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Second chance effort. Holland gets the bucket. And now a 12-point Pistons lead.
And this second quarter has been all about the offensive glass, thanks to their high level of activity.
Back to Nembhard. They need this. The rebound by Embiid.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And yep, it's good. 35 points for MP.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Jordan. He's currently up there in the voting as number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Nembhard against Jordan. 26 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Count it.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Nembhard. That one falls. Nembhard's got 13.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Floats one. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Kramer from behind the arc. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please, the record attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come line.
Hello, everybody.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock, for their shots. Man, that's great.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Jordan. Wagner is out there with Holland. Then it's MP. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 13. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. BA, back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, BA, I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Detroit moving the ball around. From deep, Jordan sinks it from distance. Jordan's got 7 points here in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Nembhard, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Nembhard.
Two shots.
Nembhard hits them both. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Wagner outside. Here's Clayton. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 16. Detroit leading by 12. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Williams, and it's Kane in at the 3. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 46.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
8, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And slammed up by Jordan.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Stewart, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Walsh. Back to Jordan. Here's Walsh. Williams defending. From deep, Jordan. Another bucket! Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Clayton. Jordan high post. Ivy passes to Jordan. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas, trailing by 19. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Ivy passes to Jordan. Ivy outside, down low. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Augman. And here's Stewart. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
The Mavericks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Stewart, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Walsh. Now Jordan. Now Ivy to the paint. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. To stop the drought. Detroit with a rebound. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
NBA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Dallas calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now Stewart. To the middle. Tipped. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 26 points.
DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Kane. Stewart outside. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
And here's Stewart. Outside Anunoby. Ayton, a screen on Ivy. Anunoby passes to Ayton. Williams grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Hogman's got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Here's Anunoby. Stewart outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Pistons. Wagner comes in for Walsh.
Substitution on the floor.
Nembhard, the pass to Davis. Outside Anunoby. Now here's Davis. Again, the miss by Dallas. Jordan against Nembhard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its usage.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Now here's Anunoby. There's the 3. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Williams, a screen on Nembhard. And there's the lob. And Williams punches it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Outside Davis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Nembhard against Jordan. Back to Nembhard. This one for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's... And the Pistons shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Anunoby. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Anunoby's got 25 points in the game.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Back to Jordan. Beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Mavericks shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. Williams against Ayton. Offline with a baseline jumper. MP outside. Count that one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Anunoby. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of The program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Detroit making a change here. And both free throws good for Jordan. And for Dallas, they're shooting a solid 47%. Nembhard, good. He's got 26.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Detroit moving the ball around. Jordan misses.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Anunoby for three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Cross is over. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
At the line for Detroit, Jordan. What?
Dallas has gone 4 of 9. From three-point range in the fourth. Pass to Ayton. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Here's Jordan. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Davis a screen. And Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Jordan, the pass to Houston. Back to Jordan. Three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Mavericks shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Kramer, no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Jordan, the pass to Houston. Back to Jordan. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Outside Davis. Dallas, no good that time either.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Jordan with the bucket.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Nembhard for 3. The rebound by Detroit. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. Here's Jordan. All alone. Kramer with a rebound.
Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.